Hello and welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I usually make videos about living with a 50-item wardrobe, but today I want to talk about gift giving and the holidays and how to navigate gift giving as a minimalist or as someone who just isn't interested in giving or receiving a lot of gifts that you or your loved ones don't really want or need. So I have a couple of tips for how to forego gift giving and receiving altogether, as well as a bunch of gift alternatives. So there's a little something for everyone. If you're not interested in giving or receiving gifts at all, you really need to tell people. Now, I know this can feel a little bit crass or ungrateful, but no one will mind if you announce this decision. In fact, they might feel relieved. Now, one way you can get this message across to the people that you usually give and receive gifts from is to call or text them, but you can also send a Thanksgiving card or very early holiday card, which is just nice in and of itself, but it can also be a really great opportunity to include a message saying that you're downsizing, you're minimizing your possessions, and you'd really prefer to not receive or give gifts this year. Again, I know it can be a little cringeworthy, but nobody on the receiving end of that message will care. Now, if you still want to give or receive gifts this year, but you're not really interested in accumulating a lot of material possessions, I now have a few tips or a few different items, most of which are non-material, all of which are kind of non-traditional gifts that I think would be great for giving to a minimalist or giving as a minimalist if you don't want to contribute to your loved ones accumulating more material stuff. So let's get right into it. The first is having an open Christmas. Now, I'm a little bit older, I'm still in my 20s, but I don't really care as much about surprises or receiving a lot of gifts at Christmas time. And so what my husband and I have been doing is having open Christmas. So we'll just ask each other and tell each other what we want for Christmas. So we're not getting a bunch of surprises that we may or may not need. I mean, surprises can be nice, but I'm getting to a point in my life where I don't really need a lot of things, and I want to be very intentional about the kinds of possessions that I bring into my life. And so we've been telling each other what we want. Last year, my husband wanted a new, nice leather work bag, and so I got that for him. And I asked him for a pair of brown riding boots, and so he got those for me. I think you can there's some flexibility here. You can either tell somebody exactly what you want, like these boots, these exact boots, you send them a link and now they know exactly what boots you want, which can be very, very nice. Or you can say, I want brown leather riding boots, and let them surprise you with a particular pair. So I think even if you opt to have an open Christmas, you can still decide to dial it back and have a little bit of surprise if that's something you want. I think open Christmases can also be really nice for people who are difficult to shop for, or those people in your life who just have everything. And so for people that you're comfortable asking what they want for Christmas, I think open Christmases and exchanging gifts that way can be really nice and keep you from contributing and accumulating a lot of crap you don't need. Another way you can do this, and this can also be beneficial to other people, not just you, is asking a loved one to create, throw a couple of items in an Amazon wish list. And that can be shared not only with you, but you can then share that with other people if you want to, and that person is more likely then to get the things that they actually want and need instead of a bunch of crap. Now, if you're not ready to go all in on something like an open Christmas, but you still want to give gifts that are surprises, but maybe not material things, I think that giving experiences can be a really great way to give gifts. So what do I mean by experiences? I wrote down a couple of ideas because of course I forget them. Massages, I think, are always a great idea, or spa days for the person in your life who you know really likes to be pampered. I also really love Dry Bar, which is a blowout salon kind of place. So if there's somebody that you know hasn't tried Dry Bar, or you think that they might appreciate going to a place like that, you can always give them a gift certificate for them to try it out. Cooking classes, pottery classes, a gym membership for somebody in your life who's really into fitness, especially if you know their gym and you can buy them a couple of months of membership or give them a gift card. Again, I think anybody in your life who's really into fitness would appreciate that. Or you can go in on a gift with other people and pool your resources to buy somebody perhaps more expensive experience, like a vacation or flights or ski passes or something like that. I think the whole point is there are ways of giving gifts that are not material that your loved ones can appreciate and enjoy for a long time. This next one a lot of people might roll their eyes at, but it is to make a donation in someone's name to a charity. So especially for people that you know have everything and they really don't want or need anything, or if you want to give a gift to another minimalist who you know doesn't want or need anything, I think making a donation in their name to a charity or cause that they really appreciate can be a great gift. Now, for people who don't have minimalist leaning tendencies, this might be sort of a non-gift, or they might open an envelope and be like, yay, thank you for making that donation, but really they want a thing. So perhaps save this one for those people who have everything, or people that you sort of exchange gifts now as tokens or something to open instead of just buying crap that they really don't need. I think making a donation in their name to a charity or cause that they support can be a really great option. This next category, I don't really know what to call. It's kind of like gifts you can use up, or disposable gifts, kind of. So if there are people in your life that you want to get a gift for, and they're the kind of people who really want to see a material thing in that box under the tree, then I think that gifts that those people can use up, and then they're not sort of contributing to the long-term accumulation of crap for your loved ones, can be a really great idea. So I'll give you a couple of examples. This is actually something that I bought for me, and the packaging was just sitting in the pile of recycling, so I pulled it out. This is a skincare set from Drunk Elephant. They are a really sort of environmentally ethical company, as much as a company like this can be. I really like their philosophy on ingredients, and around this time of year, there are things like this or even cheaper options everywhere. So I think something like this, or perfume samplers, are another thing that I think can be really nice to give as a gift to try around this time of year. And then something else of mine that was just, I pulled out of a closet. I think this is from last year, but this is a Nest Birchwood Pine. I think they now come in 3 cents. Anyway, it's a tiny little votive candle. It smells great. It's very festive. I think that something like this, again, something that can be used up, can also be a really great gift if you want to give gifts to some people in your life who want material things, but you don't want them to accumulate a lot of stuff or feel guilty about wanting to get rid of it if it's not something they want. Then I think giving gifts that can be used up is a really safe option. It's getting so dark in here, and it's only like 2 o'clock, but I will wrap up this video and hopefully like outrun the sun. But the last couple of gifts that I wrote down on my phone are just under the category useful, which is kind of not useful, but they are car washes, gift cards. I think people feel a little bit kind of bad giving gift cards, but I don't think anybody ever feels bad receiving gift cards. So gift cards I think can be great. Meal prep subscriptions, the only one I can think of is called Blue Apron, but I think there are a number of them out there now. I actually got a subscription like that for my dad for his birthday one year, and that turned out really well. Tailoring gift cards, I'm quite petite and I need to get a lot of clothes tailored, and so this might just be something on my brain, but I think a lot of people probably have items in their closet that they need to get tailored that they've never gotten tailored, and so getting somebody a gift card to a tailor I think can be really appreciated. And then finally, you can buy someone or people in your life books on minimalism. I've given Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up to some friends a couple of times, and every time it's been appreciated. So if you want to sort of pass on minimalist philosophies to other people, I think there are very few people in this world who would not benefit from downsizing, so that too can be a really great gift. All right, that's everything on my list, and it's actually Black Friday, so I'm gonna hustle to edit this and get it up in case any of you out there are sort of grappling with what to give or possibly ask for as a minimalist or somebody with minimalist leaning tendencies. If you love Christmas and you're like the queen or king of Christmas gift giving and this is totally not what you want to do what makes you happy. But if you're struggling with what to give minimalists in your life or what to give as a minimalist that's not contributing to long-term accumulation of crap, I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.